Tonight, let this story fill you with peace and warmth. Azalea and Susan, a tale of old. This story is about a human girl named Azalea and an elf named Susan, who form a deep friendship and protect a magical grove, learning to blend their worlds through shared love. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between towering mountains, there lived a young human girl named Azalea. Azalea had sparkling blue eyes and a heart full of wonder. She spent her days exploring the verdant forests and babbling brooks near her home. One day, while chasing a butterfly through the meadow, Azalea stumbled upon a hidden grove bathed in otherworldly light. In the center of the grove stood a grand ancient tree, its branches stretching out like welcoming arms. As she approached, she noticed an elf sitting on one of the low branches. The elf, with delicate features and hair that shone like spun gold, was named Susan. Susan had lived in the enchanted grove for centuries, guardianship of the ancient tree being her sacred duty. Curiosity sparked a conversation, and Azalea and Susan quickly became friends. Telling the shared stories of their worlds. Azalea spoke of the simple joys of human life, while Susan shared the secrets of the forest and its magic. Susan showed Azalea how to understand the language of the birds and how to make the flowers dance with a mere touch. Azalea was in awe of the wonders of the enchanted grove. In turn, Azalea taught Susan about the stars that lit up the night sky and the constellations that guided travelers. She explained the changing seasons and the beauty of human music. As the sun set, painting the sky in hues of pink and gold, they sat together in comfortable silence, relishing the bond they had formed. Their friendship grew stronger with each passing day. Azalea and Susan delighted in their shared experiences, each learning and growing from the other. They discovered a world of magic and wonder, a harmonious blend of human curiosity and elven wisdom. One night, a powerful storm threatened to destroy their beloved grove. Together, Azalea and Susan combined their knowledge and strengths. Azalea's understanding of the natural world and Susan's mystical abilities created a powerful shield that protected the grove from harm. The storm passed, leaving the grove untouched, and a renewed sense of awe and gratitude filled their hearts. They realized that together, they could overcome any challenge, their friendship and mutual respect blending their worlds into a beautiful tapestry of life and magic. From that day onward, the hidden grove became a sanctuary for all beings seeking peace and wisdom. Human and elf alike would visit, drawn by the tales of Azalea and Susan, whose bond of friendship and of awe inspired all who heard it. Here silence another tale to ease you closer to sleep. Tea and the Mountain Sprite Tansy. This story is about a young girl named Key and a mountain sprite named Tansy, whose friendship and adventure lead to growth and protection of their village, using ancient magic. Once upon a time, in a verdant valley surrounded by towering mountains, there lived a young girl named Key. Missy was known for her curiosity and her unyielding spirit. Her village was small, with cottages adorned with blooming flowers and cobblestone paths that meandered through the hills. One day, while wandering near the edge of the forest, she heard a gentle melody floating on the breeze. Following the sound, she discovered a small glen where a mountain sprite named Tansy played a silver flute. Tansy was as ethereal as the moon, her long hair woven with tiny, glistening stars. At first, Tansy was startled, for she was not used to human company. But Tea's warm smile and twinkling eyes soon put her at ease. The two began to talk, and Tansy found Tea's stories of the valley and its people utterly enchanting. A vase turned into weeks, and a deep friendship blossomed between them. Tansy taught Tea the ancient melodies of the mountains, and Tea showed Tansy the wonders of the human world. One summer's day, a great storm rolled into the valley. The villagers grew worried as the river swelled and the sky darkened. Tea ran to the glen to seek Tansy's wisdom. Tansy knew that the forest's ancient magic could help protect the village. Together, they ventured deep into the heart of the woods, where the oldest tree stood. This tree had seen countless generations and held the power of growth within its roots. Tansy played her silver flute, and the tree responded with a deep, resonant hum. Vines and roots twisted and turned, forming a protective barrier around the village. The storm raged on, but thanks to the ancient magic, the village was safe. When the skies cleared, the villagers were astonished by the protection encircling their homes. They celebrated Tea and Tansy, their bond stronger than ever. He learned that growth is not just about the physical changes in life, but the deepening of connections and understanding. As the years passed, the village thrived, and so did Tea and Tansy's friendship. Together, they grew, nurturing their valley with the wisdom of the past and the promise of the future. Let's journey on with another heartwarming story. Magnolia and Rose, a tale of the devotion. This story is about a devoted friendship between a young woman named Magnolia and a gentle beast named Rose, whose unwavering bond overcomes fears and misunderstandings in their village, ultimately inspiring others with their tale of compassion and loyalty. In a quaint village surrounded by whispering trees and blooming meadows, there lived a kind-hearted young woman named Magnolia. She was known throughout the village for her endless compassion and radiant smile that could brighten even the gloomiest days. Each dawn, Magnolia would venture into the forest to gather herbs and flowers, always taking the time to appreciate the beauty around her. Deep within that forest dwelled a gentle beast named Rose, a majestic creature with scales that glimmered like the night sky and eyes as deep and serene as a calm sea. Despite his imposing appearance, Rose was a creature of gentle heart and noble spirit. Many feared him, but Magnolia knew better. One fateful morning, as the sun cast its golden rays upon the deep foliage, Magnolia stumbled upon Rose trapped beneath a fallen tree. With unwavering determination, she called out to him, "Hold on, Rose. I'll help you." Using all her strength, Magnolia managed to lift the tree just enough for Rose to wriggle free. Rose, grateful for her kindness, bowed his head in deep respect and whispered, "Thank you, dear Magnolia." "How can I ever repay you?" Magnolia smiled gently. "There's no need to repay me. It's the least I can do for a friend." From that day forward, Rose vowed to watch over Magnolia, protecting her from any harm that might befall her. The two developed a bond deeper than the roots of the oldest trees, one steady and unwavering. Seasons changed, but their friendship remained a constant source of joy and strength. Whenever Magnolia faced hardships, Rose was there, standing by her side, with silent reassurance. Whenever Rose felt the weight of solitude, Magnolia's laughter and warmth enveloped him, reminding him that he was never alone. One night, a fierce storm struck the village. Winds howled like forlorn spirits, and rain lashed against the rooftops. Foreseeing the danger, Rose flew to Magnolia's home, wings spreading wide as he shielded the house from the raging tempest. Inside, Magnolia looked out at her protector with tears of gratitude. The storm finally passed. The village was astounded to find Magnolia's home untouched, while everything else bore the scars of the storm. The villagers, who once misunderstood Rose, began to see him as a guardian, and their hearts softened towards him. Magnolia and Rose continued to live in harmony, their story a testament to the power of unwavering devotion. They taught the villagers that true friendship knows no bounds, and that sometimes the most unlikely companions can become the dearest of friends. Magnolia's compassion and Rosie's loyalty became the stuff of legends, inspiring generations to come. Even now, on peaceful nights, when the moonlight filters through the trees, it's said you can hear the gentle hum of a melody carried by the wind, a reminder of the beautiful bond between Magnolia and Rose. Let's explore the next peaceful journey. Gloxinia and Orchid, the wisdom of the loving guardian. This story is about Gloxinia, a human, learning the wisdom of the loving guardian, Orchid, and how it enriches her life. The heart of an ancient forest, where time seemed to flow with a different rhythm, lived a young girl named Gloxinia. She had hair as dark as the night sky and eyes that sparkled like the stars. Gloxinia was known in the nearby village for her curiosity and her unending quest for knowledge. One day, she ventured deep into the forest, following a path that seemed to glow with a light of its own. There, she met Orchid, her beloved guardian of the forest, who had the form of a majestic, ethereal being with wings that shimmered in hues of lavender and gold. She radiated a gentle, yet powerful presence that made flowers bloom anew wherever she stepped. Curious, Gloxinia approached Orchid and asked, "Why are you called the loving guardian?" Orchid smiled warmly, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of centuries, and replied, "I'm called so because I watch over this forest and all who dwell within it with love and care." Gloxinia, intrigued, asked, "Can you teach me your wisdom?" Orchid nodded, leading her to lead exit with a rainbow of flowers. "My wisdom is the essence of love," Orchid began. "It is the understanding that every living being is connected in the grand tapestry of life." As they walked together, Orchid pointed out a young tree. "See how it stands tall, yet its branches reach out to embrace the sky. Its roots delve deep to find nourishment. This tree teaches us the importance of growth and grounding." Next, Orchid led her to a bubbling brook. "Listen to the stream's gentle song," she said. "It finds its way through the path of least resistance, teaching us the value of adaptability and perseverance." Gloxinia listened intently, feeling a profound sense of peace and understanding wash over her. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Orchid placed a hand on Gloxinia's shoulder. "Remember, true wisdom comes from the heart. It is the practice of compassion, kindness, and love in every action we take." Gloxinia thanked Orchid, her heart full and eyes shining with newfound wisdom. From that day on, she shared Orchid's teachings with everyone in her village, enriching their lives with the wisdom of the loving guardian. And so the forest remained a sanctuary of love and wisdom, watched over by Orchid and honored by Gloxinia, whose heart had been forever touched by the loving guardian's light. Let tonight's peace guide you to restful sleep.